Hello, everyone. This is William Armstrong here with a YouTube video. I'm talking to a person named Evanly Luna. I don't know if that's their real name or not, but they're messaging me on Facebook and they sent me a friend request. Um, Here's the conversation. This is their Facebook profile, but it says, I say, hi, may I ask who are you? This person says, am Evanly Luna by name and you. And I say, California, I am William. Says, where do you live? I say, I'm 34 years old. It says, okay, can I have your picture? Handsome. How old are you? All right. I am busy now. I'll get back to you when am done. Am done now. What are you looking for on the site? And also, how long have you been on the site? This person doesn't realize that Facebook's not a dating site. I see just for trends, and I've been on here for a long time. And what do you look for? I'm basically following along, stringing this along to see where this goes. And this person asks, "Am looking for someone to love and be loved back. Also new on this site, and to new this online dating." I call BS on that because Facebook isn't really a dating site. Then they ask, am looking for someone. I already read that, but it says, okay, how long have you met anyone that's worth your interest yet on the site and on other dating sites? And it says here, can I have more of your pictures? And then says, what do you do for a living? It says, are you single? I'm going to actually string this along. I'm going to have some fun with this because I really want to know who is behind this profile. I got sent a friend request on Facebook within 36 minutes as of today, as the time of making this video. So I'm going to string them along. I'm going to really take this further to see where it goes. I want to know. I want to know who's behind this profile and why, what they want with me. They found me at random, but right here, right here to the left is exactly where I'm chatting with them to find out what they want. Obviously, Facebook has a Facebook dating, they do, but Facebook dating is available almost anywhere. Sometimes scammers may use Facebook dating behind a VPN to make it look like they're coming out of the United States of America when they're behind a VPN, but I've got doubts that Facebook dating is available in Africa because the fact that Facebook, certain products aren't available in some countries, tech products are available in some countries, and some are not available in all countries. But I have a suspicion that Facebook dating probably is not available in Africa. But the way this looks, the person is directly from possibly Africa because Pleasant Green has done a YouTube video recently about scammers and where they come from, and he reveals a thing called Yahoo Boys. I'll read what Yahoo Boys is from my phone. I'm using a different phone because one of my other phones, the lithium battery has swelled up on it directly. Hold on. Let's see. Yahoo Boys. Yahoo Boys are just scammers that are just Nigerian scammers that utilize they're online fraudsters that do that. Their nickname comes from the Yahoo email service. I'll read a site from Longreads about it. It just says here, okay, it says here, let me hold on, let me get to an excerpt of this. I'm reading it off my phone. In Nigeria, Yahoo boys are online fraudsters. Their nickname comes from the email service Yahoo, which became from which became popular in Nigeria in the 2000s, and they are descendants of the infamous 419 scammers who first with letters and later in emails promised to help strangers get rich for a nominal fee or a nominal advance fee. The number is a reference to the section of a Nigerian criminal code pertaining to fraud. Biggie is a particular kind of Yahoo boy, a romance scammer who pretends to be other people online to seduce foreigners into trusting him and giving him money. Stuff like that. Hold on. It says here Biggie's game is all about intimacy. He invests time in building what seems like a real relationship with his victims. He flatters them, tells them jokes, asks intimate questions. The most important thing about being a Yahoo boy is keeping the competition alive. Biggie told me dating is all about patience. It takes a long time before a client starts trusting you. Yahoo boys, I was learning, love euphemisms. I was reading a little bit of an excerpt on a site called longreads.com that goes into detail about the Yahoo boys and exactly how they pull these con artist scams. Essentially, it's just Nigerian scammers that irresponsibly gain trust of their would-be victims to get them to send them money. CBS News on YouTube made a special video about online romance scams epidemic where scammers are trusting people or trying to get people's trust to send them money. And one lady actually one lady did unalive herself after she was talking to a would-be or a scammer online that was pretending to be somebody else. She was talking to this guy and she unalived herself, and that mother was a family member, and that mother had a daughter that found out that she was unalived and she unalived herself. I'll have a link to I'll have a link to the video on YouTube here, but obviously I want to string this along to see where it goes. I just want to string this to see where it goes. Obviously, for that matter, I've got parts of the screen, I've got part of the messenger window obscured because on the left side of the messenger window, I've got list of people and friends I've messaged. So to protect their identities, I moved the messenger window to the far left that cuts off the other side of the window from the OBS recording so it wouldn't show other people just to protect their privacy for other people that I'm friends with. I'm only going to focus on this profile here. Let me get some water. I'll be right back. Okay. This person asked for my house address, and I want there's a scam. This scammer is like, I want to check if you stay near, but there's spelling errors. So I'm giving them fake details just to string them along. I wouldn't be surprised if I got blocked or if I got this person is available on unavailable on Messenger thing. I wouldn't be surprised if I got that. Pleasant Green himself is a scam baiter who has messed with scammers, and he revealed that scammers use a word called allay. I'll type it in. L-A. They type in allay down there. You can see what I've written down there called allay as a way to weed out other scammers. Um, Most of these scammers do that are from like Nigeria or like from Nigeria, stuff like that. I already know because I watch Pleasant Green quite a lot. And I'm going to automatically find out what's going on here. Let me tell you what the word allay means. Even here it is. In Nigerian Pidgin English, allay is a slang term that originated from the Yoruba language. It is used to refer to someone who's knowledgeable, influential, or well connected. It also means boss or big shot in some contexts. The scammer word allay also it is a word used by scammers when they want to test out to see if you're another scammer. By planting this word in the message, they can see if both are scammers, not to be wasting time or to be safe to chat as themselves. So that's exactly how you would say allay, like that. That's exactly how you'd be able to weed out a scammer, or how you'd be able to get a scammer to avoid you by saying allay, L-A-Y-E, directly to another scammer to get them to avoid you, which I don't know if that'll work or not, but I think Pleasant Greens tried it, and may have had a little bit of success with this. So what I'm going to do is try screwing around and seeing what they want. I'm going to type that in. Day. Also, have you heard of the word allay? I'm going to see what that means. I'm going to see how the person reacts. If I get blocked or they move on to somebody else. I'm going to see how that goes. I'm going to use this as a challenge response, as a test response message, a challenge message. Hmm. I'm going to see how this goes. I'm using this as a challenge test response. I'm going to wait to see where this falls within. I am waiting to see how this will go. A, I get blocked, or B, something else comes of this. As a result, I apologize if the frame drops in the video a little bit. I apologize if it does that. Okay, yep, talking in Nigerian. I want to know what that means. I'm going to look that up. Let's see. They're talking in Nigerian. Okay. I'm going to translate it. It means my mother's son. Omo Ayami is something meaning it's in Nigerian, or OMO or Ami means my child in Yoruba, so they're in Africa. Okay, then it makes sense. Hang on, I'm looking it up. Or something. Oma Ayami means my mother's child. That's what it means. So I'm gonna have to use a translator just to trick it into that. To do a bit of a trick. Hold on. I'm gonna have a little bit of sun. Okay, translate. Okay, I'm gonna do. I wish I could do the language that the person speaks, but something like that. Yoruba. Yes, I'm using the language that they speak. I'm using Google Translate on my phone to get around this. I'm gonna talk in their language. Hold on. So I'm gonna talk in their language just to see how that runs. I'm using the Yoruba language in Google Translate to circumvent this. So I'm gonna try to trick this person into giving what I want to know, what I want to hear. That's what I'm doing. I'm playing a trick on them. I'm trying to play a trick on me. I'm trying to backfire it at them. Now, early in the conversation, there are red flags. There's are red flags when you see stuff like this. So if they block me, then that's what I want to happen. That's the expected results. So I'm screwing around with this person, with this whoever this Evelyn Luna is. I'm screwing around with them because they're not real. I can already tell you that because they talk about romance too early on in the conversation, within 5 seconds. And this is a profile that isn't really real. I can't report the profile for being fake. Facebook kind of did away with that. If I tap fake profile, it won't let me select that they're not a real person. So Facebook changed that a bit. That they changed it so I can't really do anything at all to that matter. I can't. But anyway, I wanted to say that this is why you should be careful on social media, because you may get profiles that contact you out of nowhere or send your friend request out of nowhere. So people should be careful when they get friend requests or messages from people that they don't know because of stuff like this. So this is William Armstrong signing out. Be careful on the internet. See you next time, and don't get caught by a scammer. Don't let scammers catch you saying things you shouldn't say to them.